this couldn't have come at a better time for the Chicago Bears as they get the W against the New Orleans Saints today. Welcome to Bears Digest, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Dylan Guinzy. Thank you for joining me once again. If you have not subscribed already, please do so. Watch time over the last 28 days is 91% not subscribed. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell for notifications so you're up to date. Get all these post-game reactions right after it's over. News, updates, rumors, everything like that. We're going to be here with it, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got the W today. It was sloppy, and we have a lot to unpack. But there are some positives to come out of that game. There's some negatives as well. Let me know what you guys think down below. Obviously, the game just got over, so instant reactions. Let me know down below in the comments. I want to hear what you guys think regarding that. But overall, guys, against the Saints, a 26-14 W for the Bears gets the Bears to 4-2. And this absolutely comes at a perfect time when the schedule going forward for the Bears looks more difficult than it did before. So getting to 4-2 and doubling up that win total, extending the win streak to finally get to 4-2 helps us out, gives us a little bit of pressure off our backs going forward. We get to face a fully healthy Ravens team next week, and that's going to be very tough. And, of course, the Bengals are a lot better than people give them credit for as well with Joe Flacco. So, overall today, guys, it was frustrating. And I said the other day that I was very worried about this game because I completely thought that the Bears were going to come out sloppy and flat and play that way today, and it was going to be a complete trap game. It's exactly how that went down, although the Bears got up to a 20-0 lead, and that's it. And you can thank the defense for that. They were absolutely phenomenal turning the ball over again. We said the keys to the game when we released that video on Friday were consistent on offense, winning the turnover battle yet again, and continuing that run game, and that's exactly what they did, although the offense in terms of the passing game was not consistent, but the run game was phenomenal. We'll touch on that here going forward as well. DeAndre Swift stacking on good weeks, a great week from him again. So good in that aspect, but overall, guys, it was very sloppy. We got up 20-0. We had a chance to push it to 23-0 before half, and they completely folded. Defense gave up a touchdown there, and then they gave up another touchdown right after half. A complete momentum swing, and you just thought there that they were kind of gonna, just sit down and blow it and let something happen. But credit to them, man. They did not have anywhere close to their best today, and I know it's frustrating, but in a time and in a league that is so hard to get wins, we have to take these wins when we get them, and we're 4-2. And you cannot be, mad about that. You can get mad about, the offense and how they played there. And Caleb was really, really bad today. It just looked like he wasn't really focused, wasn't in it. So that's just something that they have to clean up. I'm not worried full on going forward. The weather was horrific. The wind was really bad too. I know, you couldn't really tell, but he just wasn't confident in his reads today. He's making weird decisions that he doesn't usually do. So I'm just going to chalk this up to that short week, trap game. Very tough to come back and play good again. So we're going to chalk it up to that. Hopefully he can start to get back on the winning track. But accuracy issues, decision-making, been a little bit rough. A couple drops from Rome as well, which is not good. So that would have tacked on an extra, 50 or so yards for Caleb there. But overall, guys, the defense is really showing out in coverage. Obviously, they had a couple of lapses and things like that. But the Kevin Byard interception specifically came at a masterful time when we needed it. They had all the momentum. They were driving down again to really, really make that game scary. And Kevin Byard was just on top of the world. Should have had two. And Nashawn Wright kind of knocked it out of his hands there. But the secondary was playing well. Dennis Allen is really, really surprising me with his play calling and his ability to disguise and really make the quarterback just kind of see ghosts. So great job there, getting all those takeaways. I think it was 4 today, winning that turnover battle 4-1. You're going to win most of those games in the NFL. So we love that there. Spencer Rattler finished with 233, 2 TDs, and 3 picks. Alvin Kamara, they couldn't run the ball at all. That was great. Same thing as last week. We stopped the run, and we ran the ball well. That's a recipe for success. Olave had a very nice day. A lot of broken coverage there. He was wide open, pretty much butt naked back there on a couple of throws. So not great there. Caleb Williams, 15 of 26, 172 and one pick. Probably his worst game of the season, if we're just being honest. He was better in the Lions game even when we got blown out. But anytime that you can take away a lot of things that you need to improve and you come out with a win, it's the best thing you can ask for. I've said that multiple times this year. We have yet to play anywhere close to perfect ball. This is not, Bears football that we are striving for, and yet they're 4-2, right? Last year we would have been probably 2-4 at this moment, or 1-5 playing this way. But we're figuring out how to close games. Ben is coaching them well and keeping them motivated. Dennis Allen's doing a great job. So all things very good there. DeAndre Swift, 19 carries, 124 and a touchdown. He was fantastic. Making big runs again, good decisions all the way through, falling forward. It was amazing there. Leading receiver was DJ Moore, 3 for 43. Would have been Odunze if he was able to hang on to the ball. The drop issues are becoming a little bit of a concern. His hands are not the strongest. So he's got to figure that out. I know it was wet out there and everything like that, but that's got to sure up because he's had that issue, before, not just today. So going over to the team stats, if you can't see that perfectly, we'll go over some of these. Third down efficiency was horrific on both sides of the ball. But our rushing game, if you can peek that down there, 222 yards to 44. That's tremendous, right? You're going to control the time of possession. You're going to get the defense on their heels. You're going to just bully them all day when you got numbers like that. So incredible ball and work there from the Bears rush game. And that way, Monongai was fantastic too. We don't want to leave him out. He was awesome as well, hitting holes with ease, making good moves, powering through. I thought he should have had that touchdown too on the play before he actually scored the touchdown where they called the play dead. I thought they should have just kept that going. They were bullying it into the end zone. So great work there from them. The sacks, we had 4 of them today. This was Montez Sweat's best game of this year, in my opinion. Had the strip sack. I think he had one more. Maybe not, but maybe a assisted 1.5 or something like that. But he was great today. He was stopping the run too. Did a great job there. I think Dennis and this defensive line had a really good plan in place on what they wanted to do. So anytime that we can come away with a win and we get a victory Sunday, going into a victory Monday to start the week, that is incredible. So we're going to take that every single day, and we are not, not worried about that, right? I'm curious to see how these injuries pan out because our cornerback room now, Tyreek Stevenson went down. He didn't return. Nahshon Wright was injured as well on that almost interception by Kevin Byard. So we'll see there. They might need to make a move to get another corner because we ran out at the end there. Without that forward pass that they called that took that Saints first down on the 3rd and 20 away, we'd have been in trouble, man. I mean, people were just running wide open, and that would have been a problem. So amazing challenge from Ben Johnson on that part. He just looks very composed when he's coaching. The guy's confident, and he knows what he's doing, man. I think he is really, really doing his best as he possibly can coaching this team. And the team is not playing all the way up to that standard yet. But, of course, we're still only in October. It's middle of October, and they're going to play their best ball in December, we hope, as Ben Johnson has said it. And they're getting all the kinks that they're working through right now. They're finally fixing the running game because we've seen that for 2 weeks in a row now. So you can kind of, start to buck that trend. But overall, guys, let me know what you guys think down below this game. We're going to take a win any time and any way that we can get it. On to the Ravens next week. Going to be a very, very tough game. So, of course, thank you guys for tuning in to Bears Digest once again. And we'll be back tomorrow. Bear down.